Good evening, Facebook fam. I'm going to step in a little closer in a minute, but I wanted you to get a wide shot where you can see my sweatshirt that I have on. It says Navy Dad. It says Navy Dad. And on my hat, it's Navy emblem, and also around is a Navy theme. Okay. And the reason I have on a Navy theme is because my brother-in-law, happy birthday, brother-in-law. My brother-in-law's birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and we had a surprise birthday party for him at his home. And the theme was pre-Super Bowl, and you were supposed to wear your favorite sports team paraphernalia. Okay. I forgot, and it snuck up on me so fast to get my new Dallas Cowboy jersey. So I didn't have my jersey. I had a hat, and I couldn't figure out what would go with the hat, and I didn't want to wear the hat without the jersey. So I was like, what can I match up and make it, kind of go with the theme? So I came up with the Navy theme, Navy Dad, and that's the hat. Okay, so I'm gonna move up. Just want to make sure you see that before I start getting into the story a little bit concerning that when I move up, you won't be able to see Dad anymore. Probably just see the Navy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the hat off too. Then you'll see me a little bit more. So that's the beginning of the story. I'm supposed to have on paraphernalia for my favorite football team or basketball team or baseball team. I didn't get it, so I put on the closest thing I had. And I like the Navy team. My son's on the Navy team, so I'm on the Navy team with him also. So what happened was we got there. We had a great time. Everybody had on, well, not everybody, a lot of people had on paraphernalia. Some people didn't, and we wished our brother-in-law, our family member, happy birthday, and things were great. And when I was getting dressed and I was putting on the Navy Dad jersey, it reminded me, of course, of my son who's in the Navy. He has my namesake. His name is Dwayne Bennett Jr., and we call him DJ. And what it reminded me of DJ and his journey of transformation to get into the Navy. And it went something like this. To get into the Navy or get into the military, you have to take a test. It's called the ASVAB. And when we first went to meet his recruiter, the recruiter gave a practice test in his office. And my son, he blew it out of the water, got the highest score. And the recruiter was like, you can go to any branch of the military you can based on your practice score, but you'll need to take the official test in order to get the official score, and that'll determine where you are. But you're not going to have any problems. You can do that. He said, matter of fact, you can take it on the military base, or you can take it at school. A lot of kids like to take it at school. This is the the recruiter talking, said a lot of people like to take it at school. It's easy, it's comfortable. If that's what you want to do, just let me know and we'll do that. Well, my son opted to take his ASVAB test. And if I have any military people on here, ASVAB is a acronym. I don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, you, Terry, Martha, Sarah, Maria, if you know what the acronym ASVAB stand for, type it under there and I'll tell everyone what it means. So had to take the ASVAB test, and he decided to take it at school. Okay, he decided to take it at school, and he didn't do well on the ASVAB test. And he talked to me, and he talked to the recruiter, and was like, why didn't you do well? He said, for one thing is, we took it in an open place, and there was a lot of confusion, and people were talking and things going on. And then he said they broke it up. We took part of it before lunch and part of it after lunch, and my concentration was broken. So I really wasn't in the exam like I thought I would be, and that's why these scores went down. He was disappointed. So our approach to it was let's take it again. The recruiter was like, let's take it again, and let's take it under the military testing place and procedures, and then you have quiet, you have the peace, and we'll focus. Well, that's the next part of the story. We had to go down to the military base. I think I had to drop him off at like maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. I think they started the test at 6 or 7, something of that nature. And he took the test. We got the results back. Bam, knock it out of the water. And he was able to get into the military, whatever branch he wanted to go in. And this was an interesting thing. He said, Dad, when I was taking the test, when I was taking the ASVAB test, he said right in the middle, he said I got tired. He said I was like, I had these thoughts of doubt. It's like I didn't do good the first time I took the exam. I just don't feel like doing it anymore. I'm just gonna call the people, let them know, hey, I'll take it another time. I just wasn't feeling it, and I was just ready to really throw in the towel. But he said what happened is I remembered some of the things you've taught me over the years. And he said one of the things you taught me is, never give up, hang in there, things are going to be all right. So he said I had to talk to myself and tell myself, okay, it's going to be all right. Refocus, settle down, it's going to be all right. Then he said, I remembered that you told me, sometimes when you're having a hard time, think about, successes you had or some of the good things that you've done. And he said, I remember that I did do good the first time. He said, I remember I did do well on first time. I knocked it out of the park. So I believe I can do it again. And he said, lastly, he's like, he had to tell himself, hey, I'm smarter than this. I know I've taken it. I know I'm studied. I'm prepared. I can do it. So he went through all his self-talk, all through the mental exercises based on the things that I told him, based on the things he was taught. And he brought himself back. He got focused. And as you already know, he passed the ASVAB test. And now he's in the Navy, which makes me what? A Navy dad. And the thing about that, which I want to point out, is that, I'm a coach, a speaker, and a trainer. And again, when I say coach, that's another thing. Just want to slow down a little bit. And when I say a coach, what I mean is a lot of people like to say life coach. I don't like to call myself a life coach because I don't want to take the responsibility of someone else's life, right? Very, very similar to a life coach. But what I like to do, instead of focus on every area of a person's life, let's focus on one area. Let's get that right. Then we'll focus on another area. Then we'll get that right. Then we'll focus on another area. Then we'll get that right and walk our way through. So that's a little different than some coaches do. But I'm a coach. When I say I'm a coach, a trainer, again, a trainer, I do workshops on personal development, communication, getting to the next level, inspiration, those type of things. So it was great that my son was able to use the things that I taught him. And you can use these same things also to get to the next level in your journey of transformation. When you're moving from where you are to where you want to be, when you're trying to bridge that gap from being here and trying to get here, you can use these things also. And one of the things he pointed out was that I told him, never give up. Never give up. And there's going to be a lot of times on your journey that you're going to want to give up. On your way to your aspiration, on your way to your dream, on your way to your promotion, on the way of getting your new job, on the way of your getting your relationships right, your family relationships right, and studying, you're going to want to give up. Because that's just the nature of things. That's the ebb and flow of life. That's what happens when you're trying to get from one place to another. And specifically, if you're trying to get to a higher level, you're going to want to give up, because the effort that it took you to get to this level is going to take you greater effort to get to that level. And you're going to get those feelings of wanting to give up. And like my son, this is what you do. You think about your past successes. Think about your past successes. And this is the key. If you got a high school diploma, a college degree, a higher education degree, if you've been on a job any period of time, if you've done anything at any period of time on a sports team, on an organization, community service, you have successes in your life that you can look back over. So when the tough times come, you can talk to yourself, right? That positive self-talk, and say, hey, if I did it there, I can do it here. If I did it here, I can do it there. So if you get in the jam, you feel like giving up, you feel like I just can't do this anymore, think about, here we go, your past successes, all the things you did great. Matter of fact, take out a piece of paper, write down these things, write down every possible good thing that you can think of that you've done in your life, and you use that as positive motivation to continue on your journey of transformation. Because that's what we're really talking about when you're trying to get from one place to another, because you can't be the same person that gets to the next level as you were on this level. It's going to take more. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to transform. You're going to have to learn more. You're going to have to learn more skills. You're going to have to get more understanding. It's going to take more work. So you can't be that same person when we talk about transforming, when we're talking about your aspirational dreams, when we're talking about getting to the next level, when we're talking about creating the life that you want to have. Also, My son said he stopped, right? He refocused, regrouped, and got himself together. That's what you're going to have to do also. A lot of times we're running, right? We're running, and we're trying to get here, we're trying to get there, we're trying to do these things, and we're moving so fast that we never stop, regroup, assess, look at where we are, then make the next step. We're trying to run through it. We're trying to get there so fast that we don't do the self-assessment, the reflection that it takes to know what is the next move. Okay, what is the next move? So his next move was, let me stop and get myself together. Let me talk to myself. Let me think about my past successes. Let me think about what my father told me. And then this is the key. He told himself, I'm prepared. Okay. He said, I studied for the ASVAB. I put in the time. I did what my recruiter told me to do. I did what my teachers told me to do. I did what my father told me to do to get prepared to pass this exam. So here we go. It's already inside of me. And most of the time, we're looking for external things to get us to the next level, when really what all that we need is right in here. So don't always look outside for your validation. Don't always look on the outside for things to help you get to the next level. Don't always think that someone's going to come save you, because most of the time they're not. Most of the time the things outside are not going to come to help you. Most of the time when you get to the next level, it's going to be some times when you're going to be lonely, when you're going to be sad, when it's going to be just you. I read this book called Caught Between a Job and a Dream. It's about a gentleman. He's a speaker by the name of Delatero, I think it's Delatero O'Neal. And he was saying that when he was trying to make his transition from his job to his dream, just like mine, from when I was making my transition from my job to my dream, he said his wife got pregnant and he had a little baby. And this was stuck out to me. He was like, when he was trying to write the book, he had to hold the baby and hold the baby in one arm, and then he had to type with the other one. And this was late at night. And he was lonely and he was tired, but he had to give the attention to the little baby, but he had to get this book out. So no one's going to come and rock his baby for him. Nobody's going to come. Nobody came to type the book for him. He had to do it on his own. So that's the same thing you're going to have to do when it comes to your personal transformation, when it comes to you getting to the next level, when it comes to you doing the things that you want to do. Now, I told myself again, I'm not going to be long like I was last night. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to share this video. And then I want you, if you didn't see the one from last night or yesterday or whatever, then go back and see it. And I need to start telling what numbers this is. This is, I have a coach. I believe in coaching. I pay for a coach. Yes, I pay money. People don't want to pay money for coaches. People don't want to pay money to get to the next level, but that's what it's going to take to accelerate. So my coach, he challenged me to do a Facebook Live. Here we go, for 365 days. All right, 365 days starting yesterday. So this is my second Facebook Live. So what's that? 2 from 365? I have 363 go. Okay, so if you want to kind of keep up with me, then you can go back and check out the Facebook Live I did last night and check out this one. And what I want to do is, one of the things my coach told me was, as I move into more personal coaching and really get close to people and really want to help them accelerate, is to share more of my personal transformation so that people can connect with what I did. What he told me is that when people hear about me, all they hear about the winning side. He said, you have a book that called From Word to Winning that you wrote. Excellent book. He said, you have a program called the Word to Winning Solution. Excellent solution. You have other training programs, leadership, communication, and inspiration to help people. He said, but all people hear about is winning. All they hear about is how to get this thing from the standpoint of where they are now and where they went. They hear all the good stories about you, all the good times about you, but you never talk to them about the worrying part. And that's where people are going to connect with you if you open up more, be more transparent, and let them in on the journey that gave you the principles, that gave you the inspiration, that gave you the lessons to write the book From Word to Winning. All right, to put together the solution, the Word to Winning solution. So what I want to do in these Facebook Lives, or these live, they should be live, but if they're not recorded, recordings, is to share my journey, more of my journey for transformation. And this is the key. This is how I know I can help you. My journey of transformation was, let's do it this way this time. It's like this wide. It's off the screen. Let's see, can I get off the screen? Or so you can see me. It's this wide. My journey of transformation is this wide. It took me a lot to get from here to here. That was my journey of transformation. And along the way, I had to deal with family issues, personal issues, financial issues, self-doubt issues, freedom issues, a whole lot of issues, a whole lot of challenges. And here we go, a whole lot of things that I was worried about that I had to overcome. I had to get over and get beyond the obstacle. So my journey of transformation was wide. And a lot of people, when I really get into the details of that, they're gonna be like, well, I can understand why you always are reaching out to help people, why you're trying to give advice, why you're trying to help people to get to the next level. And this is what I found in training people in groups or individually or in workshops. Most people's journey of transformation is not as wide as mine. Mostly it could be about right here. Okay, we'll do it right here. You're trying to get from this point to this point. And what I found is it's not 5, 10, 15 things that people need to do to get to the next level, to get the job, to get the promotion, to get the relationship. It's to get more money. It's 1 or 2 things that you may have to tweak. And if you tweak the 1 or 2 things, then you're going to transform. You're going to become another person. You're going to be surprised at the things that you're able to do. Your life is going to get better. Relationships going to get better. Your money's going to get better. You're going to have more time. You're going to be more happy. You're going to be just have a sense of peace and freedom once you find those 1 or 2 tweaks. So and that's the space that I work in with people in terms of transformation. Like I said, it's in my book. Some things in my book and in my program. I'm kind of going to get that out here too in terms of this program. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But anyway, just wanted to stay focused, stay with me, keep me accountable. That's why I need you to help me out. Keep me accountable. Somebody write down there, put down there, I'll help keep you accountable. Keep me accountable for performing my lives every day. If it's getting late in the evening and you haven't seen one or you've seen a video for me that day, text me, inbox me, send me a message, let me know, hey, we're looking for this. We're in this thing together. We're trying to move from worry to winning together, and we want to hear from that, and you're going to be a part of this journey. So I thank you for taking the time to spend with me this evening. I thank you for listening to me. I thank you for the words of encouragement. I thank you for the blessings. Thank you, Natasha. I thank you, Williams, for just being here, listening. And my hope, my dream, my desire is that you get just as much out of this as I get out of it in terms of putting it together. I'm learning more every day. Like, for example, last night I had on a white shirt, and a white shirt with a white background doesn't look good. So tonight I have a darker color shirt. I'm evolving, right? I'm getting better. I'm moving from worrying about what this thing gonna look like to getting better. So as we go, time is going to get better. I'm in my office. Just let you know all the things I talk about in terms of motivation, inspiration, I do. If you see right over here, success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. My desk is on the other side, right? So my desk is on the other side of the camera. So when I'm sitting down, I'm looking at what's behind me. Okay, so I'm looking at what's behind me because my desk is on the other side of the camera. So when I'm sitting there thinking, when I'm sitting there doing my work, when I'm sitting there praying, when I'm sitting there writing, I'm looking up and I'm getting inspiration and I'm getting inspired because I'm looking at what? Success is your duty, obligation, and your responsibility. I'm looking at these things and they're getting down inside of me. You should do the same. I look at on top where it says do more of what makes you. You can't see the last part of it. It says awesome. Do more of what makes you awesome. What makes me awesome is really helping people and seeing the transformation, seeing the light bulb going on, seeing them go to the next level and getting the results that they want. do more what makes you awesome. That's what I want to do this year. I want to do more of that on an individual level. I've been doing a lot of it on a group level, workshop level, but I want to do more of it on an individual level. So do more of what makes you awesome. I look at that, it gets in my mind, it gets in my head, all parts of my mind, all parts of my soul, all parts of my spirit, and it helps me go further. Even down here, I have a great story about this. This is my wife and I, we like to go to the beach. We like to go to the water. These pictures here, I look at all the time. I'm dreaming, I'm thinking about, and this has come to fruition. So you heard about people doing vision boards, seeing things over and over again. This is here. And then up there, you probably can't see it. That's a part of my vision board too. I'm going to be upgrading that, but I have some things on my vision board up there. And even right here, you can see part of that. Again, a beach scene. I love the beach. I love the water. We can see that. And then I don't know if you can see here, you can see part of it. I'm hesitant to move the camera, right? Because I may not get it back, but it says, believe in yourself. So the things I teach, the things I say, and I like this new terminology I heard. They said, my coach says, I drink my own Kool-Aid. I drink my own Kool-Aid. I was like, what does that mean? You know, I drink my own Kool-Aid. And what does that mean, Kool-Aid? What I mean is, you know, when you make the Kool-Aid, you put all the things together, then if you drink it because you believe in what's in it, you know, you put it together, you know, the ingredients, you know, it's going to be good, then you drink it. So when you say, I drink my own Kool-Aid, then my Kool-Aid is inspiration, motivation, plans, encouragement, coaching, speaking, training. And I drink my own Kool-Aid because I do what? I have a vision board. I believe in success. I believe it's my duty. I believe it's my responsibility to be successful. I have a vision board of things I want in my life. I look at the things that say, do more of what makes you awesome. I'm aspiring to do those things. I have that part up there that says, believe in yourself. I have that right there. I'm looking around my office now. I may switch up and change up a little bit. I have another poster there that says, think outside the box. Okay, that's the only way we're gonna get to the next level. Is you think outside the box. I have another post over there. I look at it's a painting from Cuba, my trip to Cuba. So I look at those things. So all of these things that I'm telling you about, in addition to the principles that I'm giving you, I live those things. I live them. I walk them out, and that's enabling me to, again, from me to move from worry to winning, for me to move from where I am to where I like to be, for me to move from this level to the next level, to this level and the next level. And that's what these Facebook Lives are going to be about. Also, I mentioned too that I should have, and I'm going to work on those, is I'm probably switching over to, I think it's a fan page. And the fan page, I'll be able to do have the videos. I think they go down, 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 down. And then I think I'm going to be sending you a invitation to like it. You know, I be getting these things like my page. I think I'll be doing the same thing with that. So I'm going to encourage you to follow me from a personal page to my fan page, which I'm probably going to be doing most of my things there. So again, I always say I'm not going to be long, and I'm always long. I said I'm going to be like at most tonight. I told myself with 15 minutes, but I'm looking at 23 minutes, 30 seconds, and I'm about to end. Oh, but this is another thing I want to remind you, because I'm going to be doing 365. I've already done 2, so I have 363 to do. If you want a certain topic to discuss, if you want to talk about some things that's going to help you, or you want me to talk about some things that's going to help you, put them in the comments. You can inbox me, if you will. You can send me an instant message, my phone number. You can text me. Just send me some topics, some thoughts, some things on your mind, and I'll be sure to address those things as we go along. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Share this with friends, family members, organization members, business members, anyone you think that could use a little boost from day to day, looking for that tweak here or there to get them to the next level, looking to transform from from the person they are to the person they need to be in order to get where they need to go. Then I think this will be a nice introduction to that. And of course, in order to get deeper, we'll probably need to do some one-on-one things, and I'm open to do that. So thank you again. I'm ending for real this time. It's 24 minutes, 46 seconds. I'm going to end this time, and I'm going to end with what I have up there. I want you to do more of what makes you awesome. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope your Super Bowl team wins tomorrow. All right. I'm ending the video.